GettyA Novena vigil prayer dedicated to Alfie Evans has taken place. Pictures show people crowd in St. Peter's Square in the Vatican with lit candles as part of the emotional gesture. On Thursday, the Catholic Association called on British authorities to allow the terminally ill toddler to travel to Italy for treatment. The policy advisor for the Catholic Association, TCA, Dr. Grazie Pozo Christie, stated he did not understand why hospitals across Britain have not rallied behind a transfer to Italy for medical care. Mr. Pozo Christie stated, "The plight of Alfie Evans and his young parents has horrified people across the world who are watching as a powerful state withholds water and oxygen from a sick toddler, against the wishes of his desperate mother and father. Bambino Gesù Hospital in Rome, at the behest of Pope Francis, is ready and willing to care for the child, not promising a cure, which may not exist, but respecting their parental judgment and offering to accompany both Alfie and his family through this tragic situation. Why UK hospital authorities are standing in the way is beyond comprehension." Earlier this week, the High Court ruled that Alfie, suffering from a degenerative neurological disorder, should not leave the country out of his best interests. Yesterday, Alfie's father, Tom Evans, called off Alfie's army and praised NHS staff that had been caring for his son. Mr. Evans promised to work with doctors and form a relationship going forward. He explained, "Our lives have been turned upside down by the intense focus on Alfie and his situation. We would now ask you to return back to your everyday lives and allow myself, Kate and Alder Hay to form a relationship, build a bridge and walk across it. We also wish to thank Alder Hay staff at every level for their dignity and professionalism during what must be an incredibly difficult time for them too. In Alfie's interests, we will work with his treating team on a plan that provides our boy with the dignity and comfort he needs. From this point onwards, there will be no more statements issued or interviews given. We hope you will respect this." The father iterated that Alfie doesn't need intensive care anymore, as he pleaded for the 23-month-old to be taken home. GettyA pictures show people crowd in St. Peter's Square in the Vatican. Dr. Evans called off Alfie's army and praised NHS staff that had been caring for his son. Went on, "Alfie doesn't need intensive care anymore. Alfie is lying on the bed with 1 liter of oxygen going into his lungs and the rest is him. He hasn't woken up. He's still a little bit weak, but what we ask for is to go home to sustain his life. As I sit next to Alfie's bedside, every second of every day, it encourages me more and more that he will live for X amount of months, possibly years."